I'm back with a subscriber with Fresh, man. You're a fan favorite. The stream's been loving you. Everyone says that you're off the shrooms in my YouTube videos. The comments are crazy when you're on there. So yeah, we're gonna get you into this VOD review and go through some thought process in the game. So talk to me, bro. How you been since the last session?
I've been doing great. I've been practicing my my slide cancels and trying to rotate early and learning all that. Trying to slide across the corner and demolish these freaking cats, you know?
Good, love to hear that. I'm gonna turn this down because we don't really need to hear the game volume too much. If you can next time, if you can try and get me a game without audio, because it's not distracting, but it's a bit hard to hear the gameplay. It's not an issue if you can't, but just probably like if you could do a separate one, like just with gameplay.
Oh, you weren't a muted one.
Yeah, like just gameplay, just because it's a bit, because we're not really listening to the commentary, we're going to be talking over it. It's just a little bit distracting. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, I know you're going for a live
I didn't know that.
No, it's okay.
You could have told me that.
Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad. We're coming at me already, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. All right,
we're going to get right into it. So, starting off on Rio, in this scenario, you're spawning on the bad side. The bad side in terms of, it's actually a weird one, because it's a bad side in terms of, you know, once the hill's kind of broken, but in terms of off the break, it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad off the break because you get there a bit quicker. So I'm trying to zoom in for a second. Okay, it won't let me do that. But anyways, let's go through. Let's see what you do off the break here, okay? So off the break, you have an arrival. Now, the first thing is you get there a lot quicker than your opponents, okay? So what you want to do off the break is you essentially want to get in and you want to use your equipment. So you're going to be coming through the red side, right? So you're going to get there a bit quicker than them. So your main areas, your main choke points you need to watch out for is this left stairs for sure, this right stairs for sure. These are your main two choke points. And then you have as a third is this left kind of alleyway. And then the kind of the ultra flank that you're not really worried about, especially off the break. You're not worried about this at all for the first like 15 seconds. Is going to be this kind of ultra long route through this side, okay? So off the break, you should mainly be worried about 1 and 2. So in your head, you should be thinking, right, I need to be using my equipment here to slow them down. That should be your first thought process. So we're going to watch this and see what you're doing. Now, it's very important off the break here to be quick and be snappy and just think about the thought process. Okay, how can we break this? So in terms of the left side, I don't mind you going to the left. As you see, you actually catch someone off guard. So I don't mind it. But again, me personally, I prefer going through the middle, chucking some equipment and going through there. But because your teammates are going this side, I'm okay with this. So one thing is you're going through. I don't mind this. Again, good pre-aim, good shots. So off the break there, good kill. You're now going across. So I want you to just pause for a second with me and think about what's happened here. So you've got the first kill. So off the break here, we have 3 teammates on the hill, right? Happy with that so far?
Yeah.
So this is when we should start using our mini-map to our advantage, okay? So in this scenario, we have got our first kill. So we're going to make you number 1. So we've got our first kill. We've killed their player. So he's now going to spawn back there. They have 3 people that we don't know where they are, okay? In this scenario, we have 3 people on the team. So I want you to talk to me. Where do you think they could be? Where's the potential that they could be right now?
They could be by the hill.
Okay. So they can't be actually by the hill just yet. If you look at the hill, it's not actually contested, right? So it's more than likely that they're going to be in this area. They're not really going to be on the hill just yet. So they could be here. Most likely they're going to be here. But there's a chance that 1 person, or maybe 2, I doubt 2, have potentially flanked. So can you see how I've got this information purely based on the minimap?
Yeah.
Yeah? Perfect. So you're with me so far. So we're going through, but remember now, you've killed one of their teammates. So you now are a red dot on the screen, okay? So you being a red dot on the screen, they're going to be having attention over here. So if I was them and I was maybe standing here, I would be pre-aiming the right. So you should once again know this information, know that they could be expecting you. What I don't want to see now is you full sprint over. I don't know what you're going to do yet, but this is just me kind of giving my thoughts. I don't want to see you full sprint over. I want to see you be a bit cautious, maybe use your equipment. And what you're trying to do now is simply distract them. Your teammates are set up on the hill. All you're trying to do is be annoying. You want to be annoying, distract them for as long as possible, and then potentially make a play and flip the spawns, okay? So let's see what you do here.
Yeah.
So you're going through. And just like I mentioned, exactly what I didn't want you to do, you did. Now, I'm not too fussed about you getting the kill. For me, I'm preparing you against better players, right? This right now is where we want to see no more sprinting. Just like I mentioned, right? If I'm the enemy, I know you could be here. What am I going to do? I'm going to jump or slide around the corner, right? So they're going to camera you. So in this scenario, if this opponent was better, right? If this opponent was maybe a Crimson player, I think they should have killed you. Is that fair to say?
Yep, that's fair to say.
So again, just because you got the kill here, very good reaction from you. But again, we want to prepare for better players. So in this scenario, we want to stop sprinting and be a bit more prepared. So just kind of going back, what you could have done instead is maybe stood on top of this car, expect the challenge, use a stun grenade, just be a little bit more prepared, right? So in this scenario, next time, I want you to think, okay, I don't have a silencer. Obviously, we're playing competitive. They know I'm actually around here. They know I'm actually around this area. Let me be a bit more careful. Let me stand up here, expect the challenge. So you could have got this kill a lot safer. Now you get the second kill. Good play. Again, there's one more on the right here. So maybe you can catch him off guard. You're going through. And again, we just want to stop the kind of sprinting here. We want to be a bit more pre-aiming, a bit more slide cancel, a bit more ready for the gunfight. That's all it is here. There should be a guy on your right by the stairs. There you go. Again, based on the minimap right now, look where he is. He was over there. So you see on the minimap, he was over there. If we translate to the map.
Honestly, I did not check the minimap right there.
And that's okay. We're obviously pausing the gameplay. We're going through it slow, right? But in the game, this is the expectations I'm having for you. I want you to be really quick. I know I'm slowing it down, but in the game, I want you to be this fast. So right now, you should see on the minimap, okay, he was over there. He was over there. Logically, he probably hasn't crossed left because I didn't actually see him. So what he's probably doing, he's probably on the stairs. So I should go across right now. Your centering should be on the right. As you go around the corner, you should have already got him. So again, just being a little bit quicker. Now we go through, 4 down. I really like this play from you. Instead of going on the hill, which you've done in the past, I like what you've done now. Remember we spoke about this last time. A big kind of key point was, I don't want 4 people on the hill, right? I want map control. So I love this from you. Straight away, great improvement. Really good improvement. Great play, great centering. So off the break there, a lot better. I'm really impressed there. I'm going to give you a props and credit where it's due, okay? Good stuff there, bro. Going through. So yeah, first things first, I'm really happy that you've learned from last session in terms of playing the map pressure. And you can see straight away, it's really paying dividends. You're getting the map pressure, you're getting aggressive, and it's really showing out here. The next thing we're going to work on is just getting a little bit more pacing. But this is really good so far. You're actually a level above right now. This looks like you're playing in a bot lobby. This is really good stuff here, okay? Off the break now, there's a guy behind you. So again, mini-map awareness. Can you see the speed we want to get to? If you look right now, let's look at the mini-map together. So right now it should be okay. Exactly. You should be behind me. Let me turn around. But you see how you're a little bit slower here? This is once again what we can work through. So next session, I want to see the minimap be a little bit faster.
Yeah, I'm not looking behind me. Yeah.
And there you go. You can see you end up losing the streak, and it just kind of, it could have that domino effect, right? You told me this was quite a close game. Again, these little plays here are the ones that could save you and kind of get you to the distance. So let's kind of stop for a second. I'm happy so far. I think you're playing really well. Let's kind of go through to P2 and break down that scenario. So right now, let's take our time and see what's going on. So you're going to stay as a red team to make it easier. So you guys now have this spawn. So in P2, the main spawn is going to be around there. And then the other spawn is going to be around there, okay? Now, when people are in those positions, you have secondary spawns. So they might spawn further out, you might spawn further out, whatever. But for now, these are kind of the main 2 spawn points. So what you should be thinking is, okay, in this scenario, we're spawning around there. The blue team have mid-map control. So this isn't bad. You still have P2 spawns, right? But you're a little bit on the back foot in terms of they have the map control. So what they're probably doing is they're probably going up this alleyway. So one thing I'm going to also notice is that in this lobby, it's going to be a lot slower compared to the Crimson lobbies that we're going to get you to. So I want you to be quite fast so that you're basically always ahead of them, so that in the other lobbies, you're not too slow. You see where I'm coming from? I don't want you to be at the same pace of these guys. I want you to be ahead. So in this scenario, what we're trying to do now is go through, play together, use the minimap, use the information you have, and get the first wave of kills. We actually want map control here. More important than the hill, we want map control. Right now, I don't want you to just dive on the hill and die here, right? Because then you're going to spawn out, and then they're going to have map control. What I actually want is you to get a bit of map control, play for some kills, and get to a position where they are pushed back. Okay? It's all about the map control in this scenario. So let's kind of play through and see what happens. Especially with your team dying here, with 2 of them dying. If we kind of look here, you are the furthest pushed out. And think about it, you're not really pushed out far, are you? You're over there. So in this scenario, we have no idea where the opponents are. We just know that we have limited map control. They should know this. So they're going to be set up in power positions most likely. So again, we got to be very smart here, not just run out and sprint. We got to be a bit patient and see what we're working with. And just like I mentioned, I didn't want you to do is kind of just jump and run on the hill, right? So the reason I say this before it happens is because I want you to realize things that are quite obvious mistakes and I want you to avoid. And that was a perfect example. So in this scenario, I think your brain was like, okay, I need to get on the hill, right? But if you think about it, think about what just happened. You went on the hill and died. Now, there was still 3 seconds left, right? So you just threw your life away for no time. I'd rather you take your time, play on the head glitch, and get those kills. Okay. So you see right now where I expected them to be is exactly where they were. So it's, and the only information I'm getting is based on the minimap, right? When I'm playing with you, kind of watching the gameplay, it's all through the minimap. Again, he chucks a grenade there, so he's predicting it. So we don't want to be that predictable. We want to play a little bit smarter next time. Okay, happy so far?
Yeah.
And what's actually happened now is when they got those kills, they actually pushed out. So you end up getting a split spawn. You actually end up losing the spawns here. So now we're going to go through. You're going to be behind them. So again, in this scenario, we want to be a bit cautious here. Good grenade. You see you're going through. One thing I would like for you to use a bit more is your trophy system, okay? Because you're going through a lot of obvious spots, but you're not using your trophies enough. So I definitely want to see more trophies. Again, you use it there, which is good. We just want to be a bit faster. That's 2 down. That should be 3 down. You have a stun grenade. I don't mind you getting close here. Again, I feel like be a bit more confident because in this lobby, I'm not going to lie to you, you have the best gun skill here so far. The gunfights look very easy for you, okay? Now, obviously, that's a good thing. But at the same time, it should be like, if you're this clear, why are we in this level lobby? Does that make sense? It actually seems like you're a lot better than these players. So when you have a submachine gun up here, you can hit some really good shots from here. Like right now, if you were to aim in, do you think you could hit this player in front of you?
Yeah.
I definitely think so, right?
Tap it.
Exactly.
But I feel more comfortable if I got in closer. Because I know I could gun these kids.
Absolutely. You will feel comfortable, but let me tell you the problem with that. Let me show you. So right now, I think right now you could shoot them both, right? But the problem is this. Right now, let's pause right here. Like, can you look to the left of my screen? Now imagine if his teammates were on this head glitch here, like they were just coming off the spawn, right? So the problem the problem with getting closer is although you're kind of lowering the distance between you and your opponent, you're also allowing for more enemies to shoot you. That's the only reason I think shooting from here might have been a bit more beneficial. Okay? You see where I'm coming from? Because right now, the only 2 enemies are out in front of you, so you could have killed them. Yeah, sure, getting closer would help you, but again, his teammates could easily shoot you as well. So good shot there. I like the snake from you. There's a second. Again, snake this one. Good play. And right there, that's kind of the head glitch I was mentioning. There's 2 down. Good stuff. The guy comes behind us, 4 down. So in this scenario, you know that they're coming through this area. This is 4 down. So what we want right now, and this is very important because you play this pretty well. Now in this scenario, your teammate should be the one rotating, but this, are you playing solo queue right now, bro?
Solo queue?
Is this a solo queue or are you playing with people you know and stuff?
I'm playing just with one guy that I know.
So right now, if you're communicating with your teammate, you should be telling him straight away, rotate. Okay, I'm here, rotate. Yeah. Because think about it, right now you have 4 people here. They are going to spawn there. Realistically, what you should have in a perfect setup right now is one person going towards the bridge area around there, one person playing like middle around there, because that way, you see how they can't really get through anywhere now. This guy backs off. Now it's a lot harder for them to get anywhere. You've actually trapped them in the map. But what you guys have instead is you guys have a stacked P2 split. So like I mentioned with the CDL yesterday, right? When you watch the CDL, what you'll see is quite early, Shotzi, for example, he'll be over there. He'll already go to bridge, right? Why? Because he's playing for the next rotation. You don't need 4 people on the hill. Everyone has a different role depending on the hill. So right now, I don't mind you sitting here, but if your teammates are also here, I want you to be the bigger man and be like, right, I need to rotate. Somebody has to rotate. Now,
right? That's a huge thing that me and my teammate, we told each other, yo, when we need to rotate, we got to tell these guys to rotate. So
this is the problem with what you said.
We were huge on that.
This is the problem. What you said. It's a good thing you said. This is the problem. When you tell someone to rotate, when you play with randoms and you tell them to rotate, majority of the times they don't listen or they're too late to it, right? So I would rather you take initiative and just, if someone's not rotated, just fill in the gaps. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you said is perfect. If you were playing in a 4 stack, I would say, right, tell number 4 to rotate. But the problem is you don't know what he's going to do. I have more faith in you being faster to rotate than telling number 4 to rotate. Are you with me? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Because by the time you tell him, yo, rotate, if he doesn't listen, then what happens? You look at each other, they've already snuck through. So yeah, he might listen, but he might not. The risk to all just isn't worth it. So I'd rather you be the player to rotate and make the play. Now, if somebody's rotating, that's perfect. You don't need to do that. But right now, you should be like, okay, I've been here for 3 seconds and no one seems to rotate. I'm listening out for comms. I'm listening out for comms from you. Let's see what you say. I'm waiting. Okay, so again, I'm not hearing you say rotate. I'm not seeing you make a movement. So again, I know in your head you know how to rotate now and you're getting better at it, but this is the perfect example of being faster. Just getting that speed up, okay? Yeah. Right now, there's 3 of you here. This 14 seconds is safe regardless, but what you're losing now is a rotation. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So you've lost a rotation. Now, if we actually think about it, you actually spawned out now. Now, 10 seconds ago, this was your setup. 10 seconds ago, your setup was like this. You were the blue team. Is there any reasons for you guys to lose spawns here? Not really. What you guys should have had is someone there, maybe someone around there, this guy maybe backing away, maybe going towards the hill, like maybe even sitting there if you need to, and then you could maybe get the scrap time and then back away, right? Look at the setup now in comparison. You guys have the whole hill, you guys have everything. Now there's variations to this setup. You can play a little bit deeper if you want, but this right now looks pretty good to me. You have the whole map, they have to push through middle, but instead you guys stack this point for what, 13 seconds? And now the 13 seconds that you got, you're essentially giving up. Not only are you giving up the 13 seconds, you're also giving up the spawns and the new hill. So sometimes the scrap times are simply not worth it. Because now look, they're actually getting 5 seconds. So you actually only got 8 seconds from that. Now 8 seconds, I would definitely prioritize rotation over 8 seconds. Now in this actual lobby, you're not getting punished for this late rotation. Look at the enemy setup. They're playing very, very deep. They're playing very, very reserved, right? So they're not punishing you for rotating through middle. But as soon as you go into Crimson lobbies, what's going to happen is as you go through middle, there's going to be a player there, right? When you watched the pros yesterday, Shotzi, Pred, they'll be standing there. They'll be playing different cuts. So you see the difference? Exactly. So you saw literally on this map, they'll be playing, you have Shotzi over there. You actually had Shotzi playing over here in one point. So what the difference is against the pros, against that gold players, besides obviously the mechanics, is how far they push you. So right now, this lobby, they're not pushing you far at all. So you're not actually getting punished. But I don't want you to get used to the bad habits. That's why I'm kind of trying to install this into your brain about rotating early and setting up. Because yeah, sure, you broke this hill, but they gave you the opportunity. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, look, you're running with your gun up. They should kill you right now. They should be on your left, but they've given you an easy access. So I don't want you to get used to this. So I want you to be like, okay, you know what? Against better players, I need to be a bit more alert. Right now, you should know they're spawning on your left, right? So one thing you could do now to slow them down, equipment, chuck a stun, chuck a grenade. Let's see if you do that. Again, a little bit slow here. So right now you should be just a little bit quicker here, a little bit more alert, a little bit quicker there. You should be at a position where you're stunning, nading, being a bit faster, a bit more reactive. And it's just those little bits we want to work on. Overall, your gameplay is a lot better. We just got to be a little bit more snappy, a little bit faster. There's a guy behind you. Good kill. Let's see what you do here. That's okay. Some deaths are okay. It happens when you're going for hills. That's not a problem. So right now, again, in this scenario, we know that they're in front of us, right? Your teammates have this lane. Your teammates have this lane. What you should be doing right now is picking up this garage area, okay? But think about it. You're standing here. Okay, you're not watching anything right now.
No.
Yeah? I think you should be in garage. Yeah?
But there's this thing that pops up on my screen. You see this?
Yeah?
I don't know how to disable that.
What did you press there?
That whatever pops up on my screen, and that messes me up.
Yeah, but you must have pressed something though, right?
That right there.
Yeah, but you must have pressed something on your D-pad though. That's up on your D-pad, I believe. Like you must have pressed something on your D-pad there.
And D-pad?
Yeah, okay, you know. Yeah. Could you see it says release?
I can't. For some reason, I can't take that off of my screen when I have it on.
No, but but it only appears if you press something. You see where I'm coming from? Like it doesn't just come randomly, right? Yeah, it must have appear when you press something. So I think you're pressing something on your D-pad that you're probably not supposed to.
Okay, but how do you take it out though?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't really know if you can. Maybe just go to keybinds, like controller binds, and take it out. But
okay.
But yeah, if you, I mean, maybe you're pressing like. I don't know what you're pressing to be honest to get that because I never really get that, bro. But I think it's down or up on your D-pad or something. But anyways, let's just say that wasn't there, right? I still think you die here because there's a player on your left, okay? So again, the principle's the same for me. Let's play up to that point because I know you said something was wrong there. So right now, you should be thinking, okay, they are spawning there. My teammates are watching that cut. So again, this is where minimap is so important. Your first thought should be slide cancelling and getting into this garage. Why? So you can play a different angle. So you could just go through a different angle and annoy them. Right now, they're coming through here. Think about it. They're all coming through this side, okay? Maybe one's coming through here. But let's just assume 3 are coming through here. We don't know. But your teammates are watching this area. You standing right there, doing this, is helping no one. So what I prefer is you go into there, So that if these guys, because think about what they're going to do. They might fight your teammates, but what they also are probably going to do is slide across and get into cover, right? So you should be there. You should be there. So as they slide into cover, you're also killing them. You're providing a different angle, and that's what you're not doing right now. Small plays make a big difference, okay? I know your thing messed up there, but even without that, you probably should die there. You're going through 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Same thing. Right now, where are they spawning? In front. Good. This is what I want to see. Equipment. Stun. Nade. Stun right there. That's your cut. You should chuck a stun right there. Now there's 3 of you in the hill. Again, this for me is useless. Why? Because your teammate's right there. So I want to see you actually cut a lane where you need to. So right now, your teammate is holding those stairs. So your teammate's also on the hill. So what should you be doing right now? I think you should be
in garage.
Exactly.
I should be in garage.
Or standing there, or standing garage. Just do something. Exactly. Just be a little bit more aggressive.
Give them the pressure.
Yes, because you have the luxury of being aggressive here. You see? Yeah. And now you're stuck here, because think about it. Who's watching garage right now? None of you. You're basically in the same spot right now. We should never have that. So right now, if somebody comes to your left, they're going to kill you. Again, you're holding it. 3 of you in the same spot right now. You're watching boxes. Yeah. Good stun. Again, a bit earlier. Now, right now, it should be a red flag to you. You should be like, oh, I should... What the... Fresh. What the hell was this? Fresh. I know he took your spot, Fresh. I know he took your spot. I know he took your spot, but this is not good, Fresh. What have I taught you? We can't be frying our teammates. You looked at him in the eyes, and then you shat on him. And then you... Fresh. Look at the mini map, and that's so you don't go to garage when you have a teammate, but then you fry him, and then you go into garage. Fresh. I'm gonna forgive you for that because you're playing pretty well. So
I usually go to garage, bro.
No. We're not gonna address it, Fresh. I don't even want to think. You just fried my poor boy Turtle there. We're not even gonna address that, all right, bro? We're gonna move on there. 5 seconds left. Let's move on to the new hill right now. You should be rotating, but what you're doing, you're standing here. 2 seconds.
What are you doing, Fresh? Rotate.
Okay, I don't mind you pushing left there, okay? I don't mind you pushing left there, but right now, why are we still here? You see where I'm coming from? If you're going to push left off the break, okay, cool, that's okay. Again, I probably would have rotated, but still, what are we doing here? There's no reason to stand here. Go, get out there. What are we doing? Okay? These are the things, the habits that we're getting through.
See, this is where my mind is like, oh my God, I should have rotated a long time ago.
Yeah. But I mean, again, it's fine because you're learning it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's just fine. Once again, they should expect you to be here. Against better players, they're going to be pre-aiming you. They're going to be cutting the lanes. So right now, we should be shouldering. We should be a bit more alert. Instead, you're kind of running out with sprinting, okay? I want to talk about this. This is important.
I keep running out, sprinting with my gun because I want to get there.
But this is very important. This is very important. This player here, they didn't have the awareness or understanding to watch this cut, which is fine, obviously, in this lobby, okay? But I want you to be prepared because this player here, let's back away. This player was spawning on your left. So what they would have done, if it was a Crimson, for example, is they could have been prone right here. They could have been prone right here and pre-aiming you. So right now, imagine you do this. Think about it. They know you're on this hill. They know you potentially could push this area. So right now, you should be shouldering this. Why? Because they could have been here. But instead, you're sprinting out. You're sprinting out into the open. Now, in this scenario, it worked out okay. But like I said, there's a high chance it wasn't going to work out. You go behind them. And again, look, they clearly have no awareness. Again, no discredit to them. But there's 3 of them out in the open, right? So you got quite fortunate here with their kind of misplay. So we need to prepare for the better players. This is so important, Fresh. Good 3-piece. Great 3-piece, okay? Let's pay attention to the minimap. Right now on this spawn, there's 2 spawn points. Let's go through it together. And this is, again, going to test your knowledge and your map awareness. Right now, there's 3 of you here. You've just killed 3 people. Great 3-piece. In this scenario, there's 2 main spawns. One spawn will be around this side. One spawn will be around this side, okay? I don't know where they're spawning right now. I have no idea. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait. As soon as my teammate spawns there, I now have the knowledge that we have this spawn. What that means is the enemies have this spawn. So immediately, you need to either go into top middle and stop them from pushing through, or go up to this car. You just got to stop them. I don't want you to sit here. I personally think going to middle is a great play right now because then your 2 teammates, all they have to do is watch the left. You see? Because your teammate's behind, you've got middle, they simply have to watch over the front.
That's the thing. That's my problem. I don't know where to go after to like...
So again, this is where trial and error is.
On the hill and get point.
But this is the thing. Remember we said last time, you're not a hill player. There's no such thing anymore. It's just about, we need one hill player. We need one player cutting the lanes, one player on top. So right now, look at the map. This player's on the hill. So the hill player is gone. You don't need to be the hill player now. What you need to be is impactful. So right now, you're saying you don't know where to go. This is where trying is your friend. It doesn't matter if you fail as long as you try something because you learn, okay? So right now, I personally think you should go on this truck, put a trophy there. Because you just got a 3-piece, you actually have more time. You can honestly go all the way there. So this is where timing is very important. If you didn't get the kills right now, you don't have the luxury of pushing up. But because you just got a 3-piece, you know they're going to still be about 5 seconds. You can actually get there if you wanted to and go prone and play an off angle, okay? So again, this is where timing is crucial. The more you play, the more you understand this. But right now, you need to try it. Otherwise, you're never going to know your timings. So you look at this. Look, you're taking your time, and you're watching behind you. Again, this is a knowledge gap. But when we're going through it, I know you understand this. But watching this, can you see the issues now? You're watching the back, but your teammates are spawned there. So there's no way they could be there. They have to be coming through the right. So right now, the fresh that I want to see in a few weeks is going to be over there. But this version is actually over there watching his spawn. Okay? And they're completely different. Exactly. And now look, you got great timing there because someone snuck through. But again, that your teammate should have picked that up. So in this scenario, it actually works out. But honestly, that was such a 1 in 20 chance play. What happened is the 4th guy ended up going through middle there. Now, even if you pushed up, let's just say for this play, but you're like, I got the kill here, so it worked out okay. It did work out okay. But realistically, your teammate would have killed him anyways. And I would rather you be over there because you would have been fighting 3 players. You would have been distracting 3 players instead of that 1 player that honestly probably wouldn't have done that normally. That was a 1 in 10 play. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it worked out okay for you.
That's why I find that kind of weird that he came through that side, you know?
Well, so let me explain that because that's a really good point. You're probably thinking, how did he come through this? So this is what happened. 3 of them came through here. So 3 of them are spawning there. Now that doesn't mean this guy is going to teleport backwards, right? He's in, he probably pushed through already. So he's over there. Now, when you killed his teammates spawned there. So this is where counting names and minimap awareness is really important. If you looked at the kill feed, you would have realized, okay, we got 3 kills. So this is the next level this is the next level of kill feed awareness. You would have realized, okay, we got 3 kills. What does that mean? It means 3 of them are spawning there, but 1 player, we don't know where he is. You with me?
Yes.
Yeah. So 1 player could be coming through mid. Exactly. So we don't know where 1 player could be. He could be anywhere. He could literally be over there or wherever. So this is where you need to just kind of play together and get the trade. So the worst thing he should do is be able to get 1 kill. That's the worst thing you should be able to do. But in this scenario, you watch a flank, it worked out okay. But the problem is now nobody is blocking these 3. So these 3 are now pushed out. And now it's a bit more of a 50-50 battle. What I would have preferred is you to be over there and just wait. Literally just play it patiently and wait. Because they still would have pushed out. They still would have pushed out. And then what you could have done is when they're shooting your teammates, then you go behind them and get another 3-piece. You see? And that is what cutting the lanes is. Look at the minimap for me. They're right there. Exactly where I said. Exactly where I mentioned.
Yeah.
Look at this. They didn't. I doubt that they even looked to the right there. You could have hid. You could have waited there. You could have hid, been behind them. Okay? And that's the next level that I want you to get to. Now we're going through, and guess what happens? You guys get broken. Why? Because there was no map pressure. Look at this. You're on the hill. You're playing it, but you're just letting them. You're inviting the pressure onto you. We definitely want to work on that. And now you're further back. You're further back now. Same problem. Yeah. So you've actually given them about 20 seconds when honestly you probably could have had 50 there. Let's go through. This guy on your right. Good kill. One thing I want to see a bit more is your slide cancelling. Your overall centering and shots got so much better, by the way. But I just want to see a few more slide cancels, okay? I'm waiting to still practice that mechanic. Okay. But really good centering. Your gun skills completely changed. It's really good stuff. This thing here, I think you need to turn your mouse off in the game. It looks like your mouse is on. You see where it says cancel?
My mouse is off. Yeah, look how many kills I could have gotten.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think you need to turn your mouse off in game because it looks like your mouse is on there. I don't know, to be honest with you, bro. That's a weird one.
It's off in game too. That's the thing. I'm not sure. I could have got 3 kills right there.
Try looking at what keybind or whatever controller thing is like your mute because it looks like you're pressing that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, to be honest.
I'll try to look for it later on today.
Yeah, hopefully, obviously, going on YouTube. If somebody can help him out in the comments, please let him know because that's a weird problem to have, man. I don't really know about that one, bro. But yeah, we'll go back to it again. Sorry about that issue. I can't really help you with that one. But right now, if you go through, this is really important. So remember what we said about cutting lanes, right? You see your teammates, you're going through, once again, you're running through. Look what happens here. You see how he kills you? That is going to happen in Crimson lobbies all the time, unless you're a bit more alert. So you see right now, you weren't getting punished. This is the first time it happened to you, right? But it's going to happen a lot more. So we want to see a bit more alert right now. So in this scenario, you should be a little bit more alert that they could be here.
Where's this guy at?
He's right there.
So that on top of a truck?
Yeah, he's right on top of that car. He's on top of that head glitch, right? So what? So it was pretty weird. To be fair, it was pretty strange because your teammate was on the hill, but I don't think that changed much for you personally because you were doing that anyways, right? So that was a bit of a weird. That's quite a popular angle he's normally at. The only thing I would say was a little bit weird was that your teammate was there, but besides that, that's quite a popular angle. So now we're going through, and again, right now, look where you spawned. You spawned here. Realistically, nobody's going to be around here. We didn't see any red dots. Okay, so look what you're pre-aiming now. So you should be now a little bit more aggressive. Look what you're doing. You're holding this. Like, you're kind of scared about this corner. If you're really that scared, chuck a stun and start pushing through. Because right now you're wasting so much time. You see? So again, that's like 10 seconds you're not going to get back. 4 people here. What do you think you should be doing right now?
Rotate.
100%. No hesitation, okay? In that answer, you should be telling me, oh, I should be rotating now, okay? No hesitation in that answer next time, okay, bro? Think about it. Exact same scenario. Remember we spoke about this on the first P2?
Rotate.
Because do you remember what happened on the first P2? You guys didn't rotate and then you end up losing spawns, right?
Yeah.
Now, against this team, it was okay, but against a better team, it's not going to be helpful. There's a cruise missile coming in as well, bro. So again, just awareness, a little bit of awareness there. When a cruise is coming in, you should be running away, but instead you're actually getting closer and closer. There should never, ever be a time where you're getting 4Ps from a cruise, ever, okay?
Yeah.
This, again, I can't really help you with. That's a bit unfortunate. Right now, your teammates are on the hill. You should be turning around and watching the right for a second because you know they're coming through there or going up top middle. I don't mind you going up top middle, but for me, you're okay to watch the right there.
Sorry for killing you.
Yeah, I think that's your controller tweaking. Your controller looks like it's tweaking there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really say anything about that. It's just your controller tweaking. But again, overall, I think your gun skill's a lot better. A few small decisions that I think we can definitely still work on. You're backing away. Even right now, like, you had the pressure there. You don't need to back away fully. I don't mind you holding the pressure there. I can see why you rotated, but I don't mind either play. There's a guy right there. So now on your left, look at the mini-map. He's on your left. Again, running out. So one thing we want to do is our slide cancels, okay, bro?
Yeah.
You see that guy in the corner? He's been there for about 10, 15 seconds and you just never went to him. So right now, in a perfect world, this is what I want you to do. Slide cancel.
Guy in the corner on my left?
Yeah, look at the minimap with me. Look at the minimap. Right there. Okay? So even when we're playing right now, you should be looking at the minimap with me right now because that's what I'm doing. A lot of the time right now, I'm looking at the minimap mainly because it's painting a picture. So what you should be doing right now is slide cancelling as you're sliding, centering to the left. And these are the things we go through in the mechanic class. You end up dying, you're spawning behind. Right now, you should be going to the middle stairs, making sure they're not pushing you. So again, you're tweaking about your teammates. I don't think it's your teammates' issue right now. I don't think it's your teammates' fault. I think you should take in yourself, say, right, am I playing perfectly? No, let me lock in. Don't worry about your teammates, okay? Because then your brain just goes to a different distraction that you don't need to do. Good play, I like that. Chuck a trophy here, remember. They're going to chuck equipment here. Unfortunate, but again, be a little bit more aggressive in these scenarios. You see how you're sitting here? I don't mind you going on the stairs there, bro. You have a nice head glitch here. Like, don't let the pressure get to you. You could stand here and snake them. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, why are you inviting the pressure here? You should be killing them while they're rotating towards you. Don't give them an opportunity here.
Yeah.
You clearly have better gun skill than them. Let's see how you break this. Once again, you're going through middle, you're sprinting. You're sprinting, tack sprint, sprinting, tack sprint. I want to see you a little bit more slide canceling. This is better. A little bit more pre-aiming. This isn't bad. Where they're going to be on your left, this is perfect. You should know they're going to be here. You should go behind them. Now, one thing I want you to work on is trusting your shot at a distance. Because right now, it feels like right now, you should be shooting him. I don't want you to get so close because like I said, the other teammates are going to kill you in scenarios. Like right now, he's right there. You need to be killing him. Instead, like, look how close you need to get. Like this guy could have killed you. You see? I don't want you to have to like get right next to them. Again, slide cancel out, bro. Slide cancel right now. You're going down, slide. Slide cancel. This guy should be the first kill. Kill this guy, because there's a guy right there. This is what I think you should do here, okay? Shoot this guy and kill him, and then go inside. Why? Because then this guy's going to be distracted. The guy on the left is going to be by himself against 2 of your teammates. This guy should have probably killed you. Again, they're a bit lost there. Perfect. Turn around. Turn around immediately. Let your teammate get this hill here. Who's closer to the enemy spawn? You or him?
I am.
Yeah? So Ryan, this is the exact fresh. This is the biggest bit, bro. This bit right here is the biggest thing I want you to learn for the next session. Right now, look where you are. You are standing right there. Yeah. Your teammate is right there. Right there. Your teammate is spawning up here. Okay. Your other 2 teammates are spawning up there. You know that all 4 of them are coming through here. Your first thought should be like, fuck the hill. I need to get there and trap them. I need to be hiding here or hiding there. You need to be hiding somewhere and just playing an off angle. Instead, you're retreating. And what you're doing is you're allowing them to escape. You're allowing them to push up. You should actually be such a good angle that as soon as 1 comes up or 2 comes up, you kill them. As soon as you kill them, their whole push is done. Their whole push is done now because they're not going to break it 2 versus 3. Even if you die here, I don't really care because you've got 2 kills. That's the difference. But look what you do. I know you're going to back up. You're going to put a trophy down. You're going to pre-aim your spawn. You're going to pre-aim your spawn right there. There you go. Oh, you need to stop shooting your teammates, Fresh. What's going on there, bro? You almost fried him again. Look, Fresh, you should be in their spawn, but instead you're pre-aiming your teammate. Oh my God, what's going on?
I was talking to him. I was like, are you having a nice sunbath?
Yeah, you're 5 points up. I need you in there spawn with a stun grenade. You're pre-aiming your teammate's arsehole right now, Fresh. What's going on? So what you did there is good, but it's too late. It's too late. You see where I'm coming from? Again, that should be 10 seconds earlier. Look at that. What did I say to you? 3 of them are going to be looking at the front. Exactly what happened. There's 3 of them right there looking at the front. Everyone watching. This is why cutting lanes is important. You right now should be right there. Now imagine.
I never thought about that. I thought about like coming out that far out.
Right now, let me ask you a question. Sorry to interrupt you. If you're standing there in the prone spot, how easy is those gunfights? They're not even looking at you. Yeah? Because all 4 of your team are coming through this angle. So I know you say you didn't really think about it, but that's where you got to try to cut the lanes. Right now, Shotzi, where's Shotzi? He's standing there. Okay? When I'm trying to play aggressive SMG, I'm cutting the lanes. And that's what you want to try to be better at. Now, you might die, but you can learn timings there. Because this way it doesn't really work. Okay? You give them a high chance of succeeding. That's the next thing I want you to do. I want you to get better at cutting lanes, okay? Because this game, bro, you should have wiped the floor with them. They shouldn't even be close here. Yeah. Right now, all that's happened is because you guys died, you just gave up map control. I don't know why it's laggy, yeah? It froze. Okay, it's all good. But yeah, all you did is just give up map control there for no reason, okay? So we just want to get better at cutting lanes. Again, equipment here. Minimap awareness, bro. Minimap. So right now, the only thing you have on the hill, the only thing you have on the hill is your right. And look what you do. Let's just forget the minimap for a second. Watch what you do. You jump and you watch the right. Think about it. If we look to the minimap, that's the only thing we shouldn't have done, right? So right now,
I try to fuck up my teammate. Oh my God.
It's your 4th time you tried frying your teammate.
It was this happened at 3 a.m. in the freaking morning, okay?
Oh, I don't want to hear it. It's actually 12:40 in the morning, so we're going to correct you there. It's all good though.
Was it at 12:40?
Look right there. The time's there, bro.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter regardless, but yeah. So he's on your left here.
It was past midnight.
He's on your left. It's all good, bro. He's on your left right now. So what are we going to do? Slide cancel out. But look what we're going to do. You're going to walk out. You're going to walk out and not even look to your left here. I guarantee it. Told you. You're walking out sprinting. Okay? We need you slide canceling, bro.
I'm not even slide canceling now, bro.
Right now, look at the minimap. He's right there. He's on your left, on your level. We can see from the shape. From the shape, he's in between these 2 walls. What does that mean? It means if we look left there, we can see exactly where he is. He's right between those stairs, okay? So you should be shouldering. He's right there. He's right there. But instead, and look, he kills you, but he should have killed you 5 seconds ago. You are better than these players, but you're giving them an opportunity. This game was close because you let it be close. You shouldn't let it get this close at all. I don't need to know your teammate's score. I need to see what you could do better, okay, bro?
Yeah.
Right now, stay here. Think about it. You're actually making a good play by accident. I tell you why. You're going to the hill right now. You're going to P2. You're stressing about P2. You're actually running through middle. But what you actually done for the first time this game is you actually rotated by accident. So what you need to do here is hold your lane. This is what's happening. Right now, remember what we said. Every single time you've played, you've been over there. For the first time, you've actually sat here. You now need to look at the minimap and say, right, I have 2 people's job right now. I need to watch middle and I need to watch the left, okay? For this next 10, 15 seconds. but instead you're actually running through. You end up getting a kill, but I know for a fact you only got this kill because you were going towards P2. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look, I guarantee you get this kill and run forward. I guarantee it. You get this kill, I know you're running forward here. See? You're going towards P2. You should right now back away. Now you do it now, which is good. But again, we should be a little bit quicker, a little bit snappier. Just make sure we're doing this as a priority. You should instead...
We need more slide canceling, right?
Exactly.
All right.
More slide canceling.
We need more slide canceling and more pressure.
More cutting lanes and more slide canceling. Overall, a lot better than your first. A lot better. But just a few things right now. Where are they coming from? They're coming from this side of the map. We know that for sure. They're coming from this side of the map. The whole blue team is coming from here. Okay? Your team are set up on the hill. Your team are set up on the hill. But what are you going to do here? You're over there. In this scenario, next time, what are you doing here? Talk to me. Right now, if you're in this scenario, with the knowledge you have now, what are you doing right now?
I'm trying to cut lanes.
There you go. You're cutting that. I want that in your head. Cutting lanes, cutting lanes. So what you need to do is go up the bridge, go there, play an off angle. You want to catch these guys over there. You want to catch them here. But let's see what you do instead in this scenario.
I want to be more annoying, basically.
Exactly. Look what you do. You should be doing this. You should be running forward and jumping up. Right now, jump up. Jump up. There you go. But you see the difference? Because now look at the difference. Instead of you getting a kill behind them, instead of you being there, and they could maybe be there, you're actually backing off and you're letting them get to mid-map. Your goal should be to stop them. Should I tell you why? Because if you get one kill, let's stop it. If you get one kill here, if you get this one kill, first of all, this player has to turn around and look for you so you can get away. So you've distracted two players. And second of all, this guy spawns all the way there. See?
Right.
But if you back away, and let's just say he kills you, you spawn out now. You spawn at the back. But let's say he kills you over there. Let's say he kills you over there. It's not as punishing. It's not as punishing. You know why? Because by the time you spawn up, your teammates are still there. So you can help them. So it's not the best, obviously, but it's still okay. You have another chance. Where if you die right now, you don't have another chance. They've broken the hill. Okay?
Right.
Now look at the pressure. You've let them come through middle. Right now, you should be jumping up top and stopping them. But instead, you let them come through middle. You let them come through and they jump through. Yes, you get a kill. You don't even get the kill there and they're not breaking it. So right there, the game should be over. And now you spawn out. Now, if this was the Crimson lobby, this would not even be close. The game's done. You see the difference here? Now, I'm actually going to flip the script for you. Right now, I guarantee it. You're going to run with your gun all the way through middle of the bridge. Okay, going bridge. You're not even going to stop to look. You're going to run. You're going to run. You're going to run. You're going to run. Now, imagine if the opponent was standing on the bridge right now, like I told you to do earlier. Okay, because now it's the same thing for them, right? Yeah. They're doing what you... Now imagine this opponent. What's harder to play against? If you're running, what's harder to play against for you? Him being on the bridge or him being back there playing a corner?
Him being in the bridge.
It's more annoying, right? Because you're not going to expect it. So first of all, you should be expecting it. But for this example, you're not. So let's see what happens. So you're going through, Think about it. Right now, he kills you. He fries you right now.
It's tied up. It's tied up now.
Exactly.
Now
but right now,
taking the lead.
But you see my point again? Like, you're not expecting it. Look, they let you through, so they're doing the same thing as you. So you need to break the curse in this lobby and stop doing that. They let you in for free. Where should this guy be? He should be on the bridge, bro. He shouldn't let you get here. And oh my god, you actually walked right past him. He's right. Look at the minimap for me. He's right on your left. He's right on your left. He's right there. You literally smelling his ass. You're smelling his ass fresh. Oh, fresh.
Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. Holy shit, I'm embarrassed.
Again, good shot set. There's one. This guy coming next to you.
This is the end of the hill right here.
I got it.
And it's a very close game. This game, you end up clutching up, I believe. I hope you clutch up. You better clutch up. You better slide cancel this guy's ass. You better slide cancel there. Okay. Good stuff. Good clutch up. Now, let's look at the scoreboard. You dropped 32 kills. This was an absolute mess of a game for everyone. It was a crazy game, right? You were one of the lowest lobbies here in terms of they had a lot of golds. You played this pretty well. Your gun skill, I think, was one of the best in the game. Right? I think that's fair to say. You had a gold 3. You kept up with him. So for me, the awareness and the aggression is what's keeping you in silver. I want to see you in platinum, man. I want to see you in gold and platinum very, very soon. Okay? There's no reason for this game to be this close. They are playing very reserved, okay? You've got the knowledge now. YouTube, show some love to the boy Fresh. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was a big VOD review. If you guys are stuck in between the silver and gold rank, the biggest thing I would say is make sure you use and utilize the minimap to your advantage. It's the biggest thing. And use your map pressure. Cut the lanes. Be aggressive. Make them punish. And make them regret the decision for playing back. YouTube, drop a like on the video. Fresh, any words to say?
Hey, subscribe. That's all I gotta say. He's the best.
Love that.
You know,
Pressure to go, bro.
Make sure you look at your map, because your map, that's my problem. Not looking enough at my map as a silver player. Well, I'm not really a silver player. I should be like a gold or a diamond, but
we should skip over platinum, all right?
Yeah, or platinum. Yeah. Platinum.
You'll actually be gold or
platinum.
diamond.
No gold, no diamond yet. But yeah, so my thing is, so slide canceling more around the corners.
Yep.
Look at my mini map more, and and cutting lanes more.
Yeah.
Be more annoying.
Exactly. I'm gonna end the session there and we'll carry on, okay? Let me just end the session there.
All right.
YouTube, thank you guys so much, man. Drop a like on the video. Catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.